Hey guys, what's going on? It's Grim here, and I have a long-ass 10-minute Stonehaven gameplay for you. I thought I actually played pretty well, went 25 and 2, usual Stonehaven style gameplay, battle rifles, pretty slow, but you know that's the way people play Stonehaven. We lose, spoiler alert, because I have some shocking ass teammates. But anyway, that's just some stuff for you guys to watch while I talk to you, and we have a conversation of sorts. Anyway, let's crack straight into this because it's quite a big one. And that is, I'll just get on and say it, there is never, underlined several times with exclamation marks and whatever else you want to put on it, going to be dedicated servers for Call of Duty Ghosts on anything other than the Xbox One. Now, basically, they twisted. They didn't lie to us. Oh, they wouldn't dare do that, but they twisted their words with regards to having dedicated servers on all platforms. It was basically just something to tease and to hook us in to buying the PlayStation 3 copies, the PlayStation 4 copies, the Xbox One copies, something to make them more billions of dollars. They don't have dedicated servers as we would know it, and I'm going to go into it in more detail, but yeah, it breaks my heart to say because I bought into it. I bought the bullshit. I thought for once they were actually dealing with us as a proper... They were respecting this community, and in hindsight, I feel really fucking stupid for thinking that. Anyway, why is this so? Well, many of us old farts from back in the day when we used to play the golden age, some would say, of PC gaming, you had, obviously, you know, everything ran on servers, or most shooters ran on servers. But servers is actually quite an ambiguous term. You know, a server means a lot of things. You've got things like listening servers, login servers, and you know, lots of various different ways. Now, for those that have grown up with console, they know dedicated servers from things like Battlefield. You know, it's what all the top shooters demand to have. You know, Titanfall, one of the big things is always got dedicated servers. As I said, Battlefield already. Battlefield has dedicated servers. Oh my god, amazing. But not Call of Duty. It's one of the things we've cried out for ages, but it's never had. But, and this was the big thing, everything changed for Call of Duty Ghosts. Infinity Ward, who have now oddly given like full credit to Raven and Neversoft for helping them, which it used to just be Infinity Ward, but obviously they've recognised that they're a much smaller entity than they used to be. They promised dedicated servers for Call of Duty Ghosts on Xbox One. And myself and a lot of other people said, whoa, that's not fair. You have to offer that, you know, for everyone. It's not fair that you just give it out to one small fraction of the community because it's being offered free from Microsoft. It's a fucking joke. And so later on they turned around and said, well, hang on, well, we're not going to say it outright, but we are going to kind of hint that if Sony kind of, you know, want to foot the bill for the dedicated servers, we'd be more than happy to have dedicated servers, as long as we don't have to fucking pay for it, basically. Because if you notice on everything that they have, it's, you know, brought to you by Xbox, brought to you by, you know, Microsoft, our friends at Microsoft, blah, 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 all that shit. So, Microsoft obviously announced everything would have free dedicated servers to all their online games. This is great, this is great, this is great. And so, for a few weeks, few days, we were all like, blatantly, Xbox One's getting it, that's not fair. You know, this is like pushing that favoritism to the fucking limits with Microsoft. But Infinity Ward flip-flopped and kind of said, well, hang on. Mark Rubin came out and said, look, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, the Wii, PC, dedicated servers is coming to all platforms, baby. You're getting everything to everyone. That's what we're giving out. Fucking candy. Everybody's having it. It's fucking happy time. Just go for it. Everybody's getting dedicated servers. You know, this is going to be the best Call of Duty experience you can possibly have. So, by this point, everybody's pretty excited. We're going to have dedicated servers. You know, equal and all. Fantastic. Brilliant. And then the PS3 360 versions arrive, and we've kind of got no dedicated servers. Now, the PS4 is due out in the not too distant future, so we're kind of like, okay, this is a bit weird. We seem to still be playing on P2P. There's no word from Infinity Ward, no word from Activision, no word from anybody. And we're all getting host migrations and so on and so forth. And this is all just a little bit weird. But we're kind of thinking, okay, let's just carry on. So Activision then come out and say, look, we're rolling out the servers over time. You know, you're not going to suddenly get all of our dedicated servers switched on, because we don't want what happened to, you know, games like SimCity on PC, you know, and other games, you know, Grand Theft Auto. We don't want those sort of mistakes to happen. It's just, we don't want that nightmare. So we're going to roll them out over time. And everyone's like, okay, kinda. But they didn't give a date or anything. It was just like very spurious. Then, and this is the serious thing, this is when it starts getting a little bit more, okay, this is, you know, and that was that Call of Duty Ghosts came out for the PS4, and there was still no dedicated servers. And that's a huge thing. This is a next-gen console. This is meant to be the cutting edge. You know, this bad boy is meant to be more badass than the fucking Xbox One. Even though, yeah, I know Infinity Ward are up Microsoft's arse. You know, this is the bad boy console at the moment. And you're not putting dedicated servers on it. Not even from rollout. There's nothing. There's no dedicated servers. Still P2P. Still the old system. Now, this is huge. And then it starts to be revealed that, you know, some technical details start to come out for kind of defending, you know, what their wordplay was in the beginning. Now, basically the long and short of it is, there's no dedicated servers unless you're on Xbox One. I know I said that right at the beginning, but that, for all that flim-flam, for all the last 7 minutes I've spoken for, that's where it comes down to. So, the question is, what the fuck do we do? Now, I will give you a quick thing of what the actual system is. Basically what they've done is they've implemented these server hubs, and it's basically a more advanced version of P2P. So basically the server hub picks out from all the connections who's the very best and who's going to have the least ping connecting to that person. It's basically a more finite, clean version of doing P2P. It's basically a big fucking search engine that finds the best host, then plops the best people to that host. And voila, we come out with a more Ponzi P2P system. But that's all it is. It's a dedicated server that does that role. But it's not a dedicated resource server. So this is the big thing. Okay, so what do we fucking do as a community? Should we just fucking shrug our shoulders, move on, and be like, you know, these things happen. Oh, they lied to us about Last Stand. This is just one of those things. But let's look at it this way, okay? The community, as a whole, PlayStation, whoever, all, you know, Xbox people, everybody kicked off when Microsoft started to talk about DRM. Everybody just fucking kicked off because it was such a fundamental thing that could change gaming. Now, I understand that. But this, okay, Microsoft turned around and said, we're doing this, we're going to do our DRM, blah. They never lied to anyone, and when the community rose up and said, no you fucking don't, that's not the way we want it, that's not the way this shit fucking works, they responded and turned around and said, okay, we fucked up. Well, they didn't quite say that, but they turned around and they changed the system, which is really what we wanted. I don't really care if we get an apology off of them, and they said, just something we've decided to change. But at the end of the day, we made a difference as a community, and this is something we seriously need to rise up about, because it's endemic at the moment of the whole way gamers are treated by fucking large companies. And Activision, Infinity Ward, Treyarch as well, are one of the fucking worst for doing this. They make billions. They make so much money out of Call of Duty and out of their fans. And the problem is now, as many people have said, Call of Duty is review proof. They never get hurt. Even when their reviews are bad, nobody fucking cares. This is seriously something we need to look at, and we need to... boycotts will never happen, but as a community we need to speak up about this. Because the fact that they so blatantly lied is fucking disgusting, and it doesn't bode well for the future, guys. It does not bode well. Anyway, I'll catch you later.